And here we are, take 2 of the amazing Goonverse country tier list video. Uh, Here's the map. We had some technical difficulties when we were trying to record the first one. The first take. Am I right?
We won't elaborate on it.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think we can now begin. This series will only include the countries we made up and sufficiently changed
The countries we made up and fucked up,
and fucked up. Yeah. So
and that participated in our wars.
yeah, most of them. Okay, let's begin.
Okay,
So we're gonna start off strong with Goonistan.
let's just put you down here so we don't have to look at
Yeah.
the
Okay.
entire time. Oh no, no!
Think I forgot again. I give you so much time to prepare. Make it black or whatever.
Okay.
There we go. Now we can begin. So Goonistan, straight S. We cannot put it anywhere else. There we go.
That's where it all started.
That's where it all started. We were first before the fucking Goblin Wiki. We were first by how much? Like a couple of days?
Yes.
Like
no,
no,
a couple of months.
a couple of months. Okay, a couple of months, not days. A couple of months. We were first. What is the second flag? What is this?
Okay, this is a Gartha.
Oh, that's a Garfa. So, the blurred squares, they were swastikas. We decided to
Yes.
blur them.
Yes.
Fuck, where do we even put a Garfa? Let's consult the map, show the people where it is, and how it looks like.
Okay.
So this is a Garfa.
It's here.
This is a Garfa. You may look at it and think it looks similar to something you have seen once or twice. It's similar because it's from Just Cause 2, I believe. Is that correct?
No, it's a Gartha.
It's a Garfa. Okay.
Shut up. It's original design.
Original design. Yeah, sure. Okay. It's original. It's here in the Agarthan exclusion zone. Yeah. It's right here, and it's full of Nazis.
A lot of rich history.
Yeah. Death and destruction and stuff like that. Mainly death and destruction, not a lot of history. They hate Goonistan because it's too good.
Because Goonistan knows too much how
Yeah.
to get into there.
Yeah. As you can see by the Arctic territories right there.
Everyone will have to learn in the lore video that will never come out
Yeah.
because I'm lazy.
One day. One day we'll. It's gonna.
One day, one time in the future.
Yeah. Sometime. On the script time. So, it's one of the big bads of the universe, right?
Yes.
But there's a lot of Nazis. But it's important. I would put it in like a B tier. It's not a completely original invention. I mean, the concept of a Garfa itself, but nobody has done it like we did.
I mean, someone probably has, but they're probably like 10.
Yeah, yeah. What is this country? I actually don't know.
This is Tedia.
Tedia, okay.
It existed for 1 year and then died.
Yeah. Wasn't it like next to the David Republic?
It was sandwiched in between the David Republic and Pedonesia.
Oh, okay. And you just swallowed up and killed.
So it was
like right
somewhere
here.
in here.
Yeah. Back when
it was this little strip of land.
back when we thought that the David Republic was an ally. It's a shithole. That doesn't matter. It's D tier, I think.
Okay.
It didn't
This
do
is
anything. What is this?
This is Hyperborea. This is what I
Oh,
made
okay.
for it.
Hyperborea.
It's
It's
up here.
the TF2 logo that ate a little bit of Denmark territory, which is Iceland. It's allied with Agartha. Those are the two enemies plus the something, I don't know. Something happens to Germany. We're not gonna spoil too much of the lore because we will make the lore video sometime in the future. But those are two allies. But Hyperborea is less important than Agartha, so I would put it in C tier.
Okay. This is
Which one of the Argentinas is this?
There's only 2 on this map.
Oh,
There's like
yeah.
4 on the other.
Yeah.
And that is New Argentina.
Okay.
There's a little white square in the middle. Like you can probably guess what that's supposed to be. Underneath.
I think I know what it's supposed to be underneath. Have we decided what New Argentina does? Like, does it just exist?
No.
No.
It just exists.
Snakel is.
I mean, what can it do? Because it's like down here.
Yeah.
In this shithole.
It ate. Like Snakel lives there, now.
No, he's more so like here.
Oh, maybe.
No, wait. Snake died because he explored the exclusion zone.
Oh yeah, I forgot we killed him off.
Yeah. He died. He got too close to Agartha.
Yeah, he got exploded by the Agarthan Nazi lasers. It doesn't do much for now. I would say D tier just because.
Actually, I don't think it will ever do anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be E tier. Let's keep it that way.
For East Argentina.
It's East Argentina.
It's just like in memory of both of the East Argentinas on the old map.
Yeah. The David Republic.
Yeah.
Due to everything that's revolving around the conception of this fucking thing, I think it's safe to say we should put it in the Z tier. Oh my god, the David Chronicles are crazy.
He just kept getting worse, and
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up with the goon lore. Couldn't keep up with that man.
No, nobody could keep up with that fucking man. We tried. By the time we learned of one thing, 6 other things have happened. Initially, the David Republic was a friendly nation. Then we had to change the lore
because David wasn't modern David.
Yeah, the David at the time was more like we thought of him more like literally as a misguided soul, a guy who definitely isn't bright, but isn't fucking evil. But like legitimately, a couple of days after, we came up with the David Republic. Some stuff came out about him that made him look very, very bad.
That's enough David.
That's enough of David. Maybe I should make a video about him.
The Tennessee Republic.
The Tennessee Republic. Show people what it is before we put it in A tier for being A for Tennessee.
I would have put it in S because the Tennessee serves a big role.
Oh yes,
with with GOONISTAN.
Yes, they are like allies.
They do most of the work.
Yeah, they are allies to the core. So here's Tennessee, the Republic of Tennessee, and it has like the territory in the Pacific somewhere, right?
Oh yes.
The Memphis of the 7 Seas, Tennessee.
You got like 7. You got pyramids on each island.
Yeah. That's how it does. That's the place over there. That's Tennessee. So because it's very important to the lore, it does a lot of heavy lifting. It's gonna be in S tier after Goonistans.
Yeah, they kept the goon line up here.
Yeah.
You know, the zoos had it like this.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see my cursor.
I can't see your cursor. I can't see your cursor.
Yeah, they had it like this. They were up to Section 8.
Yeah.
And the Tennesseans were there.
Holding the line.
Stagnating the line before the 28th...
23rd.
Operation...
I think it was the 23rd Infantry. 23rd Infantry. That,
23rd
saved.
or 24th?
I think it was 23rd. Let me check my...
Let me look for the triangle. Okay, yeah, it was 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd Infantry. The valiant 23rd.
Before they just steamrolled over them all the way down to, like, here. With Operation $4 bill.
Yeah.
And then right after, they lost it all. They went back here.
Yeah, at least, I mean, we gained some land there, so it's fine. But
maybe a little bit of Turkey was back.
Yeah. But the valiant defense of the Tennessean Guard helped us.
Tennessean Guard.
Section 7. This is like the original enemy. I think this is one of the first enemy factions we came up with after Section 8 being created. It's like in one of the OGs. I would say A tier because it's very funny. The whole
it's somewhat important. It just kind of exists.
Yeah, I mean it's like a
and it can never die.
Yeah, no matter how much we fight it, it doesn't go away.
Okay, Black Ukraine.
Black Ukraine. Satyr lives there.
Where is Black Ukraine?
It's like
somewhere down here.
Somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is.
It's
under Congo.
The Congo.
Yeah.
All it does in the map evolution is gain like 3 pixels of land.
That's all. That's all that happens.
They are in an active war down here with like this entire circle, and all they gain is like 3 pixels of land.
Gabon,
Congo right here.
the Congo, the other Congo. Did they fight Angola too? Because I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay, so they are like at war with everyone around them, and they don't lose.
They have like no involvement with what's going on over here. They just kind of exist.
They just exist.
But they're involved in the world.
This country is like one of those fucking Hoi 4 countries that doesn't do anything. It's just is that
default focus tree.
Yeah, all that stuff. So I would say like a D tier, maybe even C. Depends. Okay. What is this flag?
Retardistan.
Oh, Retardistan. I forgot if are they friendly or enemies? Because I don't.
They're friendly.
They're friendly. Okay. Because I couldn't remember.
They are. I think, if I remember correctly, what I did with Retardistan. Retardistan was the David Republic before David.
Yeah.
Retardistan was right here.
And then it fell.
The pedophiles took over.
Yeah.
And put in David.
Yeah, as the puppet dictator. A lot of camouflage.
And they made a lot of they made a lot of ERDL.
Yeah. So much that
everyone has it.
Yeah. Half the country was just the ERDL production.
And I think they're really funny.
They are. I would say like it's B tier because it's funny.
I love Retardistan. Oh,
the United States.
US with 50 stars.
Yeah, they took the Philippines.
Yeah. Even though it's like right here.
It's Philippines, US. It's a state. Shut up. So, I don't know. It's just the United States, isn't it? It's not really creative. I guess
We
C.
can give it A for like fucking. Well, sure.
Oh, it's like we didn't really change much, did we?
I mean, we removed a whole state.
Oh,
That's
it's
probably
one
like
state, okay, but it doesn't really change much.
this is Lalesia.
Malaysia.
They don't really do anything.
Do they even they? I mean, they are allies with Indonesia
They're
and
in they're
Zuistan.
in this circle.
Yeah, the axis of uh evil, I guess. I don't know what to call it. The axis of rapists plus David Republic. So, they don't really do much, do they? They don't even like manage to
The
break through the
the
border.
one big thing they did was in World War II. They told Zuistan not to invade Goonistan because if Zuistan actually went through Goonistan, fucking Nazis and Soviets would just steamroll them.
Yeah. That's the only thing they did. They made Zuistan last longer.
They saved Zuistan with one move,
Yeah.
one letter.
Stop! Don't! You're gonna die!
Leave that man alone.
No, leave that man alone. So I guess they kind of saved Goonistan, but also they kind of saved Zuistan, so it's like a
And they're
net neutral. Oh, so it's just net negative because
they
they're
s-
pedophiles.
yes.
I would say F tier because it's not a it's not David Republic bad. They're just pedophiles.
I mean
They're also pedophiles.
F or Z because
I mean,
David has like a whole like Bermuda Triangle of things wrong with it.
yeah, he's the whole. Yeah, he has everything.
Like you get these three, and then you get David.
Yeah, it's okay. So, we should probably look at Zuistan and explain a little bit about it. So this is the
Yeah, this is-
Zuistani Empire.
They went from nothing. They bought a bunch of land, and then they just went really aggressive with everyone around them.
Yeah, they swallowed
And
up
won.
Pakistan, Iran, couple of Azerbaijan, a couple of other countries. Iran got fucked.
Iran got like steamrolled
Yeah, it's
because
just
they didn't know what was going on.
yeah, they were too occupied with Iraq to even notice, and they just got fucked. Thankfully, Iraq.
No, Zuistan started invading Iraq
Oh.
like a year before this.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, when I mean preoccupied with Iraq, I mean they weren't fighting, but they are just like enemies with each other, you know. Always, they didn't like each other even before that, so they were just like preoccupied with that, and they just got steamrolled by Zuistan. And then Iraq was like an oh shit moment, and they started fighting, because Zuistan also went after them. As you can see, there's like this little
Zuistan
occupied.
wanted more land, so they went after Iraq.
yeah. They left Afghanistan alone, but I explained that in a different video, so we are not gonna get into this again.
Yeah, Zuistan is trying to take the whole Middle East basically.
Yeah, they want to get to the.
They want Iraq, Syria.
They want to get access to the Mediterranean Sea to bypass Egypt entirely. So they can easily attack Europe without having to fuck around because
Yeah,
they
but they're
don't.
gonna have to go through these two.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get through that.
No. Oh, they're gonna have to. Didn't they like take up over like half of Saudi Arabia at some point? Like during the Goon War.
Yes.
Yeah, but Israel.
But Saudi Arabia just kind of just like they stood there. They stood strong
Yeah.
in a little circle.
Yes, they dropped like the VDV equivalent of the Zuistani Airborne, which is more effective than the Russian VDV. They actually captured ground and stood there. Unfortunately for Saudi Arabia. Anyways, Zuistan gets most of the stuff with Zuistan happens during the Goon War, which they spoiler alert, they lose.
You think we could bump this up because of how important they are
How
to the lore?
important? Yeah, I would say above Argentina, but it's just an
Yeah, above
awful.
the Argentine.
Yeah.
Actually, well, let's move this down to like F because it does nothing.
Yeah, yeah, it does nothing. Okay, so now we have area.
Area.
There it is.
You see, they exist. There's a lot going on with them. There's more than meets the eye.
Yes,
Just has this weird little border.
the border is fucked up for some reason. Uh, they don't really do much, as in like expand, but the politicking is what they do. They are like they do stuff like that
Goonistan likes to suck them off when they get the chance.
for no
On
reason.
they're like the best bros here.
Yeah. The only country that doesn't hate Goonistan outright.
Yeah.
Uh,
Area loves Goonistan, and
yeah,
Goonistan
Goonistan loves
Area.
area. So I would say like A tier, just because they love each other so much.
And I really like that flag.
It's a cool. It's one of the better looking flags. Let's be honest.
Afghanistan. It does nothing. They just kind of get avoided like the plague.
Yeah, nobody wants to
They-
go there.
They will send a couple things to countries to help them, and they send shit to like both sides.
Yeah, they are just war profiteers. So I fucking hate war profiteers, and they don't really do much. So I would say like it is an F tier, isn't it? Because they don't really do anything. They just sell stuff.
Worse than, no, better than
Better
Argentina.
than
'Cause they actually
Argentina.
do something.
They actually do something, but not enough. France.
France.
I think
What France did.
what did they do?
They did the first. They did, well, not the first. The second naval invasion during the Goon War.
Oh,
The
what?
second ever.
Okay. What? So what did they? Where?
France's master plan was to go from France
Uh huh.
all the way
Around.
down here around the globe, just all around here, just to land here and then die instantly.
They were planning on doing a surprise attack because if
It wasn't much of a surprise because they hit like a fucking populated beach.
unfortunately, but like it was a minor miscalculation. It was like they were like 50 miles off from their target. I didn't.
At least Goonistan like hit something.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. They hit something.
Okay, France, they were retarded during the Goon War. Where do we put them?
E tier under Zuistan because they didn't do much.
No, let's
Let's
put them
let's put them
above
above
Zuistan because
Zuistan.
they're not.
They are allies.
powers.
They are allies. Our allies. Next one.
I can't tell the difference between these two. Is that Iraq?
I don't know. Yeah, I think that's Iraq. That's Syria. The other one.
Okay, see. Iraq.
Let's just fuck it, Iraq. They stand valiantly with Zuistan, against Zuistan. I mean, they don't last long.
They kind of, they don't last that long. They kind of just like fight, and even with the support of, fucking
a lot of people.
the fucking a lot of people. They still kind of just like they're just a liability.
Yeah, but we can't really blame them too much because, I mean, they were already fighting, but Zuistan didn't declare war on everyone while they were fighting, so they were in chaos while Zuistan attacked more people and dragged the world into war. So we can't really blame them for falling even with more support because by the time that the support arrived, they were already in panic because they were like, Zuistan was at the gates of Baghdad, so they fought well, but it's D tier, above Black Ukraine, above all of them. I think, in D tier. There's like
No, let's put it below Black
okay.
Ukraine, because Black Ukraine is funny.
It is, yes, it is.
Syria now.
What the fuck?
Syria is very important.
Uh huh.
What Syria did during the Goon War is they locked in.
They locked in. They defended the border. They didn't. They didn't fall to the Zuistanis. For
No, they
as
didn't just. They lost. The Zuistanis came, and the moment they lost like one little micrometer of their border, they went from this all the way to like they almost restored Iraq, and then they lost it all instantly.
unfortunately. But they did lock
Shitty little
in.
Syria.
Syria did lock in. Everybody just like everybody in Syria stopped fighting each other and started fighting Zuistan. Unfortunately, Zuistan redirected some forces and they get fucked over. But they did do inflict some casualties. They did shook the Zuistanis to the core because like, oh fuck, Syria is beating our asses. That's bad.
We gotta hang ourselves.
Yeah.
Syria fought well.
I would put it C tier to be honest.
Okay.
Like, yeah. America like it didn't really do much until like what point? Did they like didn't they just do like
They didn't really do anything until like 2000.
yeah, didn't they just like do like Desert Storm but like instead of Iraq it was Zuistan? Didn't they just kind of do something like that?
They just kind of
That's-
came over here.
Yeah.
They just kind of sent people into Goonistan and they just kind of stood there and then they left.
They just reinforced Goonistán. It didn't really do much.
They gave us shit and then they fucked off.
Yeah, Lend
They gave us
Lease.
shit for Johnson to copy.
Yeah. Okay, next up,
Alright,
that's Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Oh, we fucked over Kazakhstan, didn't we? Look at the
But
borders.
they are very important. Yes.
Lolisia, Pedonesia, David Republic a little bit, Zuistan. Fuck. Goonistan too. I wouldn't want to live near those guys.
But Kazakhstan is very important because they were over here kicking these guys' ass.
Yeah, they stood. They didn't. They were like one of the countries that didn't like get rolled over instantly, despite fighting like a free front war. Like, look at this. Like a Pedonesia, the Lolesian and Zuistani front. Like Zuistan and Lolisia tried to like link up, and Kazakhstan didn't allow that, despite being fucking bombed constantly. They were like one of the better ones, I'd say. One of the better ones. I will put them in B tier, if not higher, to be honest. Like, we put them in a precarious position, but they stood their ground well. Like a B tier. Not super important to the plot, but they did do a lot.
They did very well.
Yes.
Poland.
Which the borders expanded somehow. But Kaliningrad, part of Belarus.
I just combined the World War II borders with the
Yeah.
fucking modern ones.
Yeah, just fucking. That's it. That's what happened. Nobody knows or cares how, why. It just happened. Russia was fuming though.
So Poland in the Goon War. They
Uh,
kind of just like
I-
sent a bunch of guys.
was it like initially, like in the first drafts of the Goon lore, wasn't like Poland and Goonistan like kind of best buds for some time?
Yes. They still joined like
They
at the start when Goonistan did,
yeah.
but they just kind of
They
didn't do that much.
Well, it is 1997. We are after like we are at that point we weren't very rich. We still had a lot of stuff to do, but We did send like Poland sent special forces to Goonistan and a couple of divisions just to secure the line.
You have like 6 countries sitting on the fucking pre-$4 bill line,
Yeah,
and it was just like stagnant for no reason.
I mean it was stagnant because nobody the countries were
We had to like AFK farm.
yeah farm XP for a little bit. So I'd say I don't know how important Poland is for a Goon lore. To be honest, I'm not sure how much. I mean, at the start, definitely not a lot, but the Polish special forces did do stuff. They did halt some advances. I would put them in I would put them initially like middle of C tier at the start. They didn't really do much.
I mean, Poland in the history of Goonistan was the first country to give Johnson a functioning engine.
That is true. So that's functioning engine. He only had broken ones.
No, they worked for a little bit,
Oh, okay, all right.
like a week,
Yeah, and then
and you had to buy a new car.
Yeah, whole ass car. You couldn't just get the engine out. So that's like thanks to Poland, Gunistan has an actual automotive industry. So I would say B tier for that. We Gunistan wouldn't have the
Okay.
vagina GT if not for Poland. Okay, Russia.
Russia.
So let's consult the map. We fucked over Russia. Like we took all their territory. Like look at this. Uh, Kaliningrad is
Russia
gone.
during the Goon War and in Goonistan history.
Well, USSR was like at war with Gunistan since the end of World War II. For like
Until it died.
until it died.
Its dying breath.
Yeah. So for like 60 years they were at war. That's why the Legion Federation couldn't get through the fucking border because it was so well defended. That's the only border that was defended. The amount of World War fucking 2 and other
You
bunkers.
remember the what Goonistan did during World War II? How they were almost the one to win World War II and make Hitler kill himself.
I don't actually remember. No, legitimately.
The Soviets were fighting them during World War II as well.
Oh, okay. I thought
I
it was just
remember.
after World
It's
War
supposed to be during World War II too, so
II. Okay,
I
alright.
probably fucked that up.
Possibly.
They were also fighting the Soviets during World War II, and Germany was going over here,
Yeah.
and Germany also started going after Goonistan
Yeah.
because they were on their way.
Yeah. They
So
Gunistan is where like around the place where Caucasus Mountains are. I think actually we have the Caucasus Mountains, and that's what Hitler wanted in World War II. He wanted the oil from there, and we controlled it. So he wanted that, and we didn't let him in. So that's why he started fighting us.
so when the Germans made their line like right here, due to our like fucking
Build up of military.
XP farming
Yeah,
off
basically.
the Soviets, we just steamrolled over them over to like Ukraine down here, and then we left
It's just like
for no reason.
the uh the explosion of Gunistan. So there was like a power move. We wanted Hitler to stand the fuck down and go away, and he did. He didn't. He didn't
Yeah,
go
we
after us.
kept going until he told us to stop.
He said no.
He
Okay.
wrote us an apology letter.
Yeah, and just stopped fighting us, and we stopped fighting them, and we just went back to. I mean, we stopped fighting them on paper, but we still like supported everyone that wasn't Russia. We sent them oil, and then when Hitler was losing, we went back in for the jugular. That's how we have Crimea.
No, we got Crimea in
Late.
like
Was it later or before? Actually, I don't remember. What's the consensus?
let me find the thing. We got Crimea during the Crimean War.
Oh,
We just stole it. We joined in like last second and stole it.
I see. You just took that shit. That's amazing. Okay, so okay.
Russia's just kind of there to annoy us.
Yeah, after USSR fell, they didn't really do anything.
Yeah, from time to time they'll just like start attacking us for no reason,
Yeah, kind of like they did
and then
to.
they'll just change their mind and start attacking our enemies.
Yeah, they just like they flip flop between if like attacking us and attacking someone else. They can't make their minds up. Uh, but I would say because they are important to the history. They are like one of the main things. So I would put them in like fucking. I would put them in B tier too, after Poland, because they are important. They are important in the lore. Uh,
Um,
that's Iran, I think. Yeah,
that's not Iran.
that's not Iran.
That's
Wait, who the fuck
I
is
think it's this.
Tajikistan? Can you look up the? Can you look up the fucking? Uh,
Yep.
that's Tajikistan. Okay. Oh, Kyrgyzstan.
They
Kyrgyzstan just got fucking obliterated.
yeah.
Okay, so Tajikistan. What the
So
fuck they
they
do?
were here.
Uh huh.
They fought the David Republic in Indonesia along with Kazakhstan. That's what they did.
Okay. And Uzbekistan, I think. They're like the
They did nothing.
Oh, they just.
They weren't in the war. They just did nothing. They just sat there and
Oh, okay.
watched.
All right. They didn't want to get involved. They were scared. So,
Imagine
Kazakhstan.
how ugly the border would be if Zuistan would manage to take Kazakhstan. Uzbekistan was just still there.
Yeah. Jesus. It was just straight lines. So Tajikistan and Kazakhstan fought together against the enemies.
Yes.
I mean, they are. Did they survive? That's the important question.
Yes.
Okay, so they did fight well.
They also did. They also sent paratroopers some fucking where in Zuistan,
But they
and
don't.
they took a province,
Oh, they actually did secure somewhere. That's pretty
but they
interesting.
lost it. But they took something.
They inflicted chaos. It was a one-way suicide mission. It was supposed to help Kazakhstan in the border war with Zuistan, and it helped. It did help. I would say it's like I would say it's Kazakhstan level, to be honest. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, C tier. Yeah.
Put top C.
Yeah, C tier. Let's say that.
Turkey.
Turkey. I actually don't remember. I know they fought with Zuistan too. I think they lost territory during the initial push.
Yeah, they lost territory up until here.
Yeah, the shared border with Syria,
Yeah, because you also had Syrians just
kicking
putting in
ass.
some work.
Yeah. But they didn't reclaim it. They only reclaimed it after Operation for the Bill, when the.
No, Turkey actually almost died.
Oh, they did. Oh shit.
Yeah, they were like fucking like half.
Oh.
They were cut in half.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, but they did. But what I mean is that they did gain back some territory after we secured
Yes,
the.
Yeah, they did after $4 bill.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I wasn't like saying that they didn't lose any more territory. I mean, like they gained it back after, which is interesting that they managed to do that.
Syria just kind of lived. They were like Doom guy on the box art. They were just kind of doing that shit.
Yeah, they were just like there. They didn't lose any ground later because Zuistan just kind of decided that, we're gonna keep the soldiers there, but we won't attack. We're gonna go after Saudi Arabia. They have more stuff, and they did go after them. And then Saudi Arabia held their ground. So they were just stuck. And when they became stuck, it was the best time to strike, and everybody struck, and the war was won.
The
Pretty much.
fucking remnants of Goonistan's like Iraqi defense force just in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. GIDF. Goonistan's Iraq Defense Force. Okay.
Turkey is important
It is.
in
It's like the gateway
ways.
to Europe. It is a gateway to Europe. And the only place the Goonistani Navy could leave. So if it was
And
taken
they
over,
are good friends with Goonistan.
due to proximity and our shared hatreds towards the Kurds. So I would say, well, they
And because we solve a lot of their problems for them.
yeah. So I would say, definitely like, at least it would be middle C tier at the very least. At the best it will be like bottom B. I would say that's like the range we have, depending on which moment in time we decide to have them in. Okay, next up. What fucking country is this?
Turkmenistan.
Ah,
This
Turkmenistan.
this little piece of shit. They tried getting their land back.
Did they succeed at all?
No,
Did they live towards?
they actually died.
Oh, so they got taken over. They tried to fight back. They couldn't. One of the countries swallowed up by Uzbekistan.
Not even the mighty not even the
the mighty
mighty
Tajikistan could help them. I mean, they really couldn't because Uzbekistan refused to let their soldiers pass out of fear of getting attacked by Uzbekistan and the pedo alliance, the pedo trifecta. So I would put it in like F tier. They don't do anything. They die. UK.
the UK. They
I don't think
they were in
I don't think
they
we,
were in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but besides like their involvement, I don't think we changed a lot of their territory, right?
They don't have the north.
Oh, okay. Was that that's like a meta question? Was that because of your wife? Or did she demand that to happen, or was it just your idea?
No, I just did that.
Okay.
Ireland looks ugly without the fucking north.
Okay. Nigga Ireland. Did we include that?
I forgot about it.
Whatever. Okay, let's go. UK. What did they do?
They fought in Saudi Arabia.
I would say they probably also did in Egypt. As in they were stationed there in the canal because I know that they have contingency plans along with France.
They stayed there.
Yeah, I mean the canal is very important. They need to. Someone has to be there, and the Egyptian army isn't very good.
They did take a little bit of land from Zuistan. They went from Goonistan. When they got this little area back,
Yeah.
they did a naval invasion from here with that ship that got stuck.
From Fort Dinglebits. Yeah. Dinglebits.
Yeah, they went all the way over here to down here,
This little peninsula.
and they managed to make it like down here with like a little bit of land,
So they secured a lot of.
and then they got pushed out of it, and they got sent back.
Okay, at least. So it was a Dunkirk scenario. Kind of. If you
But they
think about
did assist a lot during Operation $4 Bill. They just sent a shit ton of tanks here.
I would say also that the Navy probably played a big part. They like in Saudi Arabia, considering like There's a lot of water.
Yeah, they had this shit like
Locked.
locked
Yeah,
down.
locked down. The Zulustani Navy couldn't do practically anything when the Brits came in, but it took them like a couple months to actually follow the link up with other forces and lock this place down. But they did it.
The funny thing about Goonistan, they actually have a navy. They have a strong, sizable navy, and they don't use it.
They don't really have a way to use it. I don't think they have one. The only way of like going out of the shithole they are in is through Turkey, and I don't think they would have enough time to actually get their navy out of there. So they don't really have a use, but they do have a navy. They didn't
And they don't know how to use their ships.
yeah, they don't really have very much trained personnel. They only have skeleton crews.
It's two things that either they don't know how to use their ships, or the people don't trust the ships because they're made by fucking Johnson.
Yeah, that's both of them. The two things can be true at the same time. Okay.
Yes,
So, United Kingdom, despite not really changing much about it, territory-wise,
they participate.
they participate and they do actually have an impact. They keep the shipping lanes clear, and they do assist a lot. I would say, I would put them in like top C tier, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay,
Ukraine. We took Crimea.
All Ukraine did was just allow Poland to go through.
Yeah. Well, it is important. But they don't really do much. They don't really do much otherwise.
They probably sent like a couple planes down here or something.
Yeah. Or just I would say like E tier. Maybe not. No E tier. I would say like either bottom E tier or just F tier somewhere. I don't know. They are definitely not they definitely are not more important than Zuistan. Okay, now we got the Canadas. What's
We'll
the
do this one first.
yeah? What's the year they came into effect? It was like in the Agarthan War when the Canadian
Yeah,
the fight
during
during
the Agarthan War.
yeah
7 years later.
okay, so during the Agarthan War, a lot of stuff
This
happened.
came later.
Yeah, they're like so during the Agarthan War, Canada was taken over by a fascist dictatorship. What's the name of the country? Like, is it just like fascist Canada? We don't have the
Let me
map.
remember. I already forgot. It's not on the map.
Yeah,
We can still show them Canada.
I see. I know, but I said like we don't have the map, with it on it. So
Canadian Reich.
oh yeah, the Canadian Reich. So the Canadian Reich, along with Kingdom of
They had a
Hyperborea, the Fourth Reich.
fascist dictators,
Yeah,
kind of just like planted in by Hyperborea.
yeah, they were close. So they, with the support of Hyperborea, they got they took over Canada. It wasn't really that important, but it did happen. It at least occupied the United States with having to keep their border secure with them, uh, and that allowed the forces of Hyperborea and Agartha to have a massive staging ground in the Americas. So it is important in the lore of the Agarthan War. I would put it in like D tier. Yeah, somewhere like right here. And then we have
The Canadian Cannabis Union,
they can
which kind of popped out after the
Canada.
Canadian Reich just legalized it for no reason.
Yeah, so the Canadian Cannabis Union
They
is
kind of exist for like 7 months and then die
there's
because they're all just a bunch of lazy stoners that don't do anything.
they have like a military wing that takes it more seriously, but the military wing due to it being a military wing, they actually do stuff, but the attrition rate is very high because nobody wants to replace them because they are lazy stoners. So despite having some victories, they ultimately lose, and all the hippies and other stuff get put into concentration camps and get gassed. With bad gas, not like galaxy gas or other stuff. No, they die. So I would say, valiant effort, no impact. E tier.
Bad shit movement.
Bad shit movement, yeah. Bad, shit, not bad shit. Actually, I would put them F tier. Fuck it. Above Argentina, though.
Yeah, above origin.
And they actually do stuff. So
Actually, let's just put Argentina all the way down here.
Yeah.
They do nothing.
they do nothing. The only reason Zuistan and the David Republic are where they are is because they are very, very bad countries, but they do a lot. We just don't like them. So this is it, I guess. This is the stuff.
Yeah.
I guess this is it. This is this is the complete tier list of the Goon lore countries, the Goonverse countries. I hope you, the viewer, like this lore lesson. What the an hour? 52 minutes now, almost. This didn't.
Hour of lore dumping.
This wasn't. This didn't feel like an hour actually. Like that's.
We were having so much
Yeah,
fun.
actually, I had a lot of fun. It it felt faster. Like the time passed faster than when we did the other one, the music one, the artist one. That one felt like an hour. This one didn't.
Goonistan is fun.
Yeah, it is. It is very fun. It is very fun. Watch someone comment, "Wow, how could you even make an hour-long video about a fictional country for fun? This isn't fun at all. I will behead that guy. We'll find him and suspect it. Fucking put him in a Goonistani concentration camp, a Goonistani gulag." In the Arctic territories, he's gonna have to mine ice for the rest of his life.
Mine ice.
You know what? You know what I love about the Goonistan Arctic territories?
What?
The natural enemy of that specific place outside of the islands is the passage of time, because global warming is gonna make this whole fucking thing disappear. But it's gonna. As far as I remember, the Goonistan Arctic territories get
Oh.
killed, right?
Hmm?
The Goonistan Arctic territories get like killed by Agartha, right?
Yes.
Because that's where we found out how to get to Agartha without passing through the exclusion zone.
This stays. The island's just like
The
get
the
leveled by the
yeah,
by
that's
the Agartha
that's what I
Nazi laser.
yeah, that's what I was saying. But the Agarthans don't want to destroy their like the place they can enter and leave through without bullshit. So they like that to stay. So they don't destroy that. They can't really do that. The islands though, they just get deleted, just like Stakel did. Anyways, that's it. That's the end of this week's Goon lore history lesson. We will come back in the next video, whatever it may be, with the Goonistan companies, be it car or otherwise. So, goodbye, goons. Have have a blessed day, I guess. I don't know.